So, back again. Took a few of the bits off. This is the outer bearing cap. It's got some jacking studs that pushes it off the hub. Nice little thing. This is the belt tensioner. Comes off. And then we use these jacking studs here and push the plate off. There we go. Both these plates, that one and that one, they're machined together on the little lathe. We bore all these holes out horizontally. We can clamp this on the lathe that way. So now you can see a little bit more what is going on here with the belt. There's an idle pulley over here. This runs on an eccentric that tensions the belt there, and we run it like this. For the teeth that we're losing here, normally the belt would go straight ahead, we gain the extra teeth here, thereabouts, to give good contact from the belt, so we've got good tooth contact. All the plates, all the engine and the supercharger, they're all hollowed out, so it becomes one unit. As you can see, stick you in here. The manifold runs from gasket to gasket, so there's absolutely no movement. So I had to make the manifold and then put it on the lathe and calculate the crush rate of the gasket. So once it gets pulled in there, that the head bolts go nicely down and they're not fighting with each other. So that seems to work out absolutely totally fine. So it becomes one complete unit, the whole thing. What else have we got on here? Just a tiny little detail. It's rather difficult to put a brake switch on rear sets, so I put mine here. It's cable operated. Keeps it away from the dirt and everything like that, so it's a good solution. What else have we got? The oil tank is baffled inside. I don't know if we've been able to see it. Oh, yeah, even coming off at the moment. So what else are we going to do? So we've got to change the bearings in the clutch because the clutch wobbles too much and there's too much play in it. And then also we need to refresh the oil line that runs from here through there. It goes through the bulkhead down there, and then it comes out of here, goes in the engine, feeds the crank, and the return comes back up again here, runs through the filter, and then the filtered oil runs here and it comes to this little manifold here. There's a metering pin in there that gives a tiny amount of oil to the actual supercharger, and that's the little takeoff. There's the rocker boxes, and this one here goes back to the tank. That was difficult to make because the amount of threads on there for the olives, if you go a little bit too deep, it'll bottom out, and if you don't go deep enough, you can't catch the thread to crush the olive. So that was a little difficult thing to make. There's all the electronics in here, mains fuse, ignition fuse, and a lighting fuse. There we go. The tank is completely baffled, so there's baffles in it, and it is a true central oil tank, as in the pickup pipe is underneath in the middle. What makes it a true central oil tank. That's about it. What else did we do to it? Yeah, we had to make the ref counter, because this is actually from a unit, Triumph, and we had to move it to the other side, and then we flipped it over to get it to run in the right direction. Made another spigot here for the little catch tank for the breeder, and at the same time it does that little one here, goes over here, and let's look at the other side, and it vents here in the rocker boxes. And you might recognize these bits. They are Amel banjo field connections, but they fit nice, no filters in them. So that is about it. There's a little better look at the oil filter there. Needs a clean. And there we go. What else did we do to it? It's a reinforced swinging arm. It's triangulated. We scalloped them out here. It used to run a wider tyre originally, but that makes it nice and strong. Yeah, I think that'll do. What else have we got in here? Little steering damper. It makes the bump stops at the same time with the steering damper. We might take that off and actually polish that, because I haven't polished it yet. And the bike needs a general good clean, because we are getting them ready for go do some vintage racing. So he hasn't been cleaned for a while, so we'll make him look a bit better. Okay, thanks very much.